Throughout math, we typically only want real solutions to equations. However, there are times when solving an equation we run into non-real solutions. When this happens, we just say the solution is not a real number. So, take for example, x squared equals -1. If you were to try and solve this, take the square root, you're going to get a non-real answer for this equation. But we do have a way to express a solution to this equation, and we do this using complex numbers or imaginary numbers. Complex numbers are numbers that are in the form of a plus bi, where a and b are both real numbers. The real number a, we call it the real part of the complex number, and b, we call it the imaginary part of the complex number. We get I from the fact that I is equal to the square root of -1. Now you need to be careful with this. When you have a complex number and you're expressing it, it must be in the form of a plus bi. It has to be in this form. If you write bi plus a, technically it's the same thing, but it will be counted wrong. You need to write it in this form. This form is actually called a standard form, so make sure you know it. So take, for example, the complex number 6 plus 2i is in the correct form. We say that the real part is 6 and the imaginary part is 2. Same thing here, if we have 4 minus 3i, we can just rewrite it as 4 plus -3i. And again, the 4 out here is its real part, and -3 here, you can just say -3 here, whichever you prefer, is its imaginary part. But if we have no a part and only a bi, just some number in I, we can just call this number a pure imaginary number. So, for example, we can say 7i, pure imaginary, -4i, 0.05i, -23i, anything like that. As long as it's some number I, then it's considered a pure imaginary number.